Hello, Sims and Simmers. Sims and Simmers. If you're a Sim watching from the game, welcome. If you're a Simmer playing the game, welcome. It's Indigo Films TV here, back doing my gameplay. This is a walkthrough of the third trimester of the pregnancy event. I already did the first and second trimester, so if you're having trouble getting through that and don't know what to do, watch my other videos. I'm just walking through the quest right now, and I'm almost done. As you can see, this is the third trimester, so compared to the second trimester, her belly is just a lot bigger. So I finished this event. I'm just doing some screenshots so I can use as a thumbnail for my videos, but as I'm finishing this event, which I finished the main one for the sim who's pregnant. So the sim who's pregnant has to go through, do all these things for the pregnancy event. But there is also a separate list of tasks for support, which means that all the other sims get to do it too. And those list of tasks are basically a lot of phone calls, and they'll have, maybe like 12 sims doing the same phone call, or 12 sims cooking something to prep for the baby coming, or 12 sims talking to each other. So what this whole entire event from trimesters 1 through 3 does is it unlocks this thing where it's a feature of the game where after you finish this whole event, you get to have sims be pregnant, which is basically they would be pregnant for 6 days. And during those days, what it's telling me is that the sim will have no responsibility for tasks. So I think they just sit there. But I'm not sure. That's just what I read right after I finished it. So, in case you guys don't know, the stages of pregnancy are divided into 3 trimesters. Each trimester is 3 months. The first trimester, mother usually becomes sick and nauseous. And the second and third are more easy, but it's more weight, so it's more weight they have to carry around. So maybe you get to ask your parents about what they went through. A lot of the tasks for this event is having your sim talk to other sims, getting pregnancy advice. And I think it's the game makers are, promoting a healthy pregnancy because they're having you call the doctor, come over and give you a normal checkup and then a routine checkup. And then they also have you call the yoga instructor so you can do some easy exercises. And then it also has you do things like check the fridge, cook healthy food, eat carrots, eat healthy stuff, and I guess just kind of tells you a little bit about how to prep for a pregnancy. So as you can tell in this game, they do a pretty good job of having the mom walk a little bit more difficult after the first trimester. So like the second one, it starts becoming harder for her to walk, and then during this one, it's a little bit harder for her to walk too. So by the way, this house that I'm featuring this gameplay in and this walkthrough in is one of the architecture houses, and I've come to really like the architecture houses. They're just awesome. I'm not sure if the people from EA Games and Sims FreePlay are the ones designing it, or if they're taking it directly from players, because a lot of the designs are very like, unless you're an interior designer, I don't know how you would come up with this stuff. So props to whoever makes it. For some reason though, this pre-made house, it didn't allow like walkways to the couch like just now, so I had to move some of the stuff around. It's nicely designed, but it doesn't work very well with the game sometimes. So the sim can't access like that couch to sew stuff for the baby. So it's kind of strange how they do that. Maybe they don't test it. Maybe they just put it out like they design it and then they don't really play the game with it, with the house, so they don't know if it works really well. But it does look nice. So, but yeah, I really like this feature, this pregnancy update, because I think before you would just have a baby and it just comes out of nowhere, and then so as a player you don't really get to experience the challenge of pregnancy. So I think, you know, the whole point of this goal of this event is to show you like what happens when a mother goes through pregnancy. Someone in my last video from trimester 1 asked me if men can get pregnant through this event, and I don't think so. I haven't tried it, but I actually don't think that's a feature. But thanks for watching. You guys have already started watching my videos, even though I posted it like 20 minutes ago, and I just separated this whole event into 3 videos, so I would take it out. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to post the one with the support task because it's really repetitive. But if you guys have questions about it, you guys can post it in the comments, and maybe you guys will help each other answer it because it's really straightforward. But it does take a while. So don't get the doctors confused here, because one of my sims finished the doctor's quest, and so she's dressed in a lab coat. So I accidentally had my sim try to go up to her to get like her checkup through my sim, who's a doctor, but that wasn't the actual doctor that I was supposed to call. So I'm just fast forwarding through everything, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed yet. I saved up on a whole bunch of lifestyle points and simoleons and social points so I can just get through this when the events come. So that's my strategy. I'm sure a lot of you guys do the same thing, but yeah, this event did take a while, especially the support ones, but yeah, it's pretty cool though. I wonder what they're gonna come up with next. So I don't know if this house was built around Christmas time, but I guess they did. This house, the architecture of this house did include that random Christmas tree right there. So I'm checking my game right now to see if they added anything extra after, like, you know, objects after this event, but I don't think there is anything. So anyway, after the 6 days of being pregnant, I think you can add a sim to the crib. Well, guys, thank you for watching. There's another quest called Back to the Wall, so maybe I'll work on that one and post that up. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to add me on Instagram as Indigo Sims FreePlay. Thank you, guys.